So now we have multiple objects on here. I'm gonna hit Command Save. All right, so we're gonna figure out the direction the shadows these objects are going in. So we're gonna take the line tool, I'm gonna make it blue, make sure it's on pixels. There we go. And then I'm gonna tap right in the center of the sun and drag the line down to the horizon line, just like last time. Then from there, I'm gonna draw through each of the bottom corners of the box. Okay, this line's pretty much touching. There we go. No, not quite. Okay. All right, and then we're going to drag through each corner over here. Same thing. All right, and so we should get this kind of fan effect. All right, then I'm going to add a new layer, and then I'm going to change the line to orange. And now I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to strike through on the top. And I'm going to make sure that I'm touching the correct line when I do that. So this guy is going to go through right here. And this one, go through right here. Okay, there we go. Make sure I touched all the correct ones. Yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I'll go back in and outline them like the last one. Okay, I'm gonna add a new layer, and then I'm gonna pick this pink color, and then I'll outline the shadows. You could just go straight to the lasso tool, but I feel like it kind of helps me to just see what I did. Okay, boom, boom, there we go. Okay, all right, then we're gonna add a new layer. Tap L on the keyboard and get the polygon lasso tool. And then we're gonna shade our objects. So L for lasso tool, and then go around to each of those points where you made your selection. Okay, and then around the bottom of the box, and then close that. Tap G for a gradient tool. Oops, gotta change it to black. There we go. Okay, and then I'll point this out up here in the top options menu. There's different types of gradients. So there's a radial gradient, which makes it more like a circle. There's this split gradient where it kind of gives it this edge. Let me zoom in. And there's this one. So you can hover over them and the little pop-up menu will tell you what they are. So this is the reflected gradient. And then this is, what are you? Come on. Diamond gradient. There we go. So you want to use the linear gradient. So this is the first option on the left. Okay, and then you want to drag so that the darkest part of your shadow is the one closest to your object. Deselect. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit Command Save. And then I'm going to tap L, and then I'm going to get each side of my boxes. So I'm going to try to make sure that I cover up the whole thing. There we go. And then tap G, fill it in, deselect, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then deselect, and then zoom out. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side right here. So tap L, and then we're going to outline the shadow really quick. Here we go. Boom. Okay, tap G on the keyboard, drag that out. Oops. Here we go. I want to get it to be kind of even. There we go. Deselect. And then lasso tool, and then let's go around the corners. There we go. Tap G. Okay. Deselect. Tap L. And then go ahead and outline everything. There we go. Tap G. And there we go. Deselect. Command D. All right, and let's take a look at it. Cool. All right, so you notice how here the shadows are cast in different directions? So that's because the sun is right here. So you want to imagine, say you're walking on a beach, and you've got two people, then your shadows are going to be split like this way because the sun is higher, or right in the center, right here. Okay, all right, so we're going to do the next one. Turn all that off and hit Command Save.